Hello, welcome back to another episode of Grounded. In this episode, we're going to continue where we left off, which was we were exploring and just kind of like slowly improving things as we go. Without further ado, let's hop into the game. We just explored. We got all those milk molars. We got a few new items like the fire ant guard. I think we already had the helmet, right? Medium armor, high resistance. Oh, high defense. Compare that to my antlion armor. What was that? Okay, they're about the same defensive-wise. Okay. Corrosion. I wonder what corrosion does. All in all, relatively cheap to make. I could probably get away with making a set of these. Maybe make that one of my goals, just to make a full set of most of the armor in the game. Increases their max health, max health, max health. Okay. I mean, mine are invincible, so I'm not super concerned about that. But it's good to know I can do it. I think that's everything, yeah. And then here, I presume it's just the fire ant stuff. Super spider venom, fire ant mandibles. Donut chunks. Entomologist, intern. Okay, cool. No, I need to make... I think I need to make one for one of my quests. Orb Weaver and build a a mounted buck trophy. Damn, mid-sentence too. Ugh. Hate that. I don't want to use the twinkling shells on it. I was half tempted to build one there for a second. Creepy. Let's see. What do we make? I needed to do one just to, like, say I did it. I guess I really would love to do the scarab if it, like, does the same thing that the regular ones do, which is increase the drop rate of whatever creature it is. Do I have the stuff to build this? No. You know what? Sure, let's do the bee. Mark foe. I'm not gonna do that, but yeah. But if you rub these, you can get like increased luck on like their drop rates. I assume marking foe then just increases the damage you deal to them. All right, what else we gotta do? That animal style, which I don't have the recipe for, and the banner at the hedge maze bird bath. All right, so we're gonna want to go this way, I think. It's the quickest way to the hedge maze. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our best option to get there quickly. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pause the recording while we make our way there. If anything interesting happens, I'll make sure to unpause it. Found the entrance to the cave with the 4-leaf clover in it by accident. I was running around, swimming the entire time, and I accidentally fell right down here. Right next to my least favorite wolf spider. Alright, swim quickly through here just because, yeah, we don't have our oxygen machine. Coup de Grace has now been upgraded to tier 2. And we get a couple of supreme materials here. A couple brittle. That like reflection there looked like a quartzite for a second. So I'm like, oh, let me break that. No, wait, that's just quartzite. Or that's just ground. Nice. Yeah, right there, like the lighting just completely took me like by surprise. I was like, oh, quartzite. No, wait. That is literally nothing. Could I put on my water breathing helmet? Yeah. Is it really worth it to like grab that just to like go through this quick tunnel? Or the only things of value down here are the mutation and some quartzite that aren't even on the ground. The only other things there are pebblets. No, not really. Now there are 2 spots up here I want to go to. There's the mission spot. I also need to kill an orb weaver with the spicy coltana. But there's a current mission spot, which is grabbing the flag up there on the bird bath. Which hopefully means we can get some more feathers up there too, because if I want to change my roof to being the feather roof, I'm going to need a lot of those. How do I do this again? Alright, and then I do want to put you back.
Feel a little less squishy now.
Try to remember the path there, right? Because it's like it's been a while since I've come this way. I want to say it's like up here. I think it's just taking a long way around to get here. Oh well. It's not that way, I don't think. Is it? No, the bird bath's not over there. Slurp. Zoom across. No, this is not one of the spots with a bed, is it? No, this is just the, like, oh, get your, radio thing so you can now start looking for, certain materials. Yeah. Yeah, because it's almost 1800, which is when I should be able to sleep in game. Yes, yes, yes. Exploit their weakness by hitting them with the spicy coltan. I gotcha. Don't worry. I have not forgotten game. We'll get there when we get there. I also need to grab some berries for making smoothies with. Fight the mosquitoes that are here. I hear you. If we can hold off just 30 seconds. Hi, Anthony.
Mosquito on my radar.
Actually, there was a golden tooth up here. I completely forgot about that one. Hey, come on. Yeah, just die. Nobody wants you here. There's another one? Really? Three dead mosquitoes. Completely forgot about that milk molar, because the last time I came here, I didn't even have a tier 2 hammer yet, so wasn't even worth trying to, like, break anything over here. My berry. Nice. Double the berries. Again, use these for like the spider sliders and the smoothie recipe. I think there's a smoothie recipe for it. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Thankfully, I can still chop it with a knife. Nothing else in the bird bath? No. Cool. Coolio. Alright, cool. So, we did everything we set out to do near this bird bath. The only other thing we can do is go towards the, like, upper yard area over here. Strictly for the purpose of getting another one of those, like, ominous journals. Well, yes, I know. I got the pathway down there. I figured it'd just be easier if I just jumped down from there. I was already up there anyways. Plus, I can fight an orb weaver up here, which means I can get a use out of, I can get that one quest done as well. Which means I had 3 out of 4 quests done.
No water filtration.
Which, while not ideal, because you realistically want 4 out of 4 quests done, it makes sense, because it's like one of those quests is something I haven't even unlocked yet, which is the Black Ox Burger. Hello, Orby. You're not the one I was looking for.
Big spider, be careful.
How's it going, Orby? Nice. 400 all science for just doing that. Ooh, golden tooth right here. I didn't see you there. Should be a cave around here somewhere. Ooh, my phone's ringing. Let me pause. I am back. That was some terrible timing for a phone call. Well, I'm trying to run away from my life. I say in the most, like, nonchalant way possible, because really it wasn't even running away from my life. It was just the annoyance of fighting those guys outweighs any potential drops they could have, and they really don't have anything that good.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Says the man with an aphid as a pet. I swear there's a cave up here. I could have sworn it was built into the wall. But I think I'm wrong about that, because I'm not seeing it. Shit, for all I know, I could have found it in the first episode. Not first episode, but the first episode I was, like, exploring for. Like, I know I was looking for it before. So the first time I started looking for it, I could have found it at that point. Well, how this used to be something I wanted to grab, but I was like too scared to fight for. And now I'm like out here just like, ooh, I don't really need to grab that anymore. Like the milk molars I still need, but like even those are kind of like a, I don't necessarily even need those anymore. Bonk. Seriously, I remember this cave, like, could have sworn it was around here somewheres. Maybe I'm just being the big dumb, misremembering its location. Highly possible. Like it's one of those things. Like I said, it would have been something I did a while ago on like my first playthrough of the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can actually make it all the way up here.
I hate ticks.
Where am I at on the map? I don't think I've been to this area. Wild to find it now. Yeah, it was definitely not my plan to like find this area, but hey, that's cool. I mean, I was already exploring over here, so it makes sense that I found it, but that was not something I did on purpose.
I spy.
Oh, Black Widow. I knew there was some like roaming the map somewheres. Did I mean to find this one? Nope. Is it still kind of cool? Yeah. It's cool and all, but that's not where I want to be. This just do feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I remember there being a cave around here. Finding it originally thinking, damn, that's really cool. I have no idea where it's at. Keep seeing like the Saribot, like, Saribot is here, and then like their emote. So take Rock Crusher off and put the this one back on. I guess I have to like figure it out later or like look it up or something, because I don't know. Like I said, I remember it being up in this area, but shit, it might not be at all. I could have sworn it was like in between rocks up here. Or it could be like across like these top level bricks, but like tucked away in a corner somewhere. I don't know. Again, it's kind of like a, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they changed it in like the million of time, like in between, since the last time since I first found it, I should say. Maybe it never existed. The world will never know unless I find it again. And honestly, I'm at the point where it's like, I highly doubt I'll find it. I did a good look, and I still couldn't find it anywhere, so... Is it even real? Is it? Like... Only one other spot I could think it might potentially be. If it's not down here.
To the light, Mr. Firefly.
And that would be like... Not quite the above area, but like that area down next to it. Oh, no, that's the entrance going up. I got all excited for nothing.
By the power of Helion, champion of the sun.
By the power of Helion, champion of the sun. Yeah, it's just going back up. Alright, we'll check the one last area and then head back towards, start making our way back towards a lab. Oh, good thing I got food on me. And since I'm in the lower yard, it'll be easier to get food after. Yeah, the only other spot I could potentially see it being is in this section somewheres.
That's a spider. That's definitely a spider.
Oh, Tiny Pete, don't be so scared. You fought them before and won. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Yeah, it was down here. Ta-da! This is why I wanted to look for it so badly. It's these weird ant tributes. You can find the Rotten Club here. Some brittle shards. And then their notes. And the recipe for making the ant pikes. Yeah. Expedition member B. Stava. This Thanksgiving I spend with my new friends. They truly understand me. I can see it in their eyes. They don't make me carry things or take notes or yell at me or talk down to me. We carry our own weight. We make a feast together. Me and the ants. We get along just fine. If I never see the rest of those jerks again, it'll be too soon. Except maybe the military guy. He could join us. Like a soldier ant. Get it? Now to find a wishbone. A little crazy, but, you know, understandable. I'd be crazy, too, if I was shrunk down to the size of, you know, an ant and just tossed in somebody's yard to, like, study it. And having no hopes of being normal if I were to return to my normal size. Like, yeah, I probably could eventually go crazy, too. Oop. Joink. Yeah, you should be asleep. There's a tooth over here. I don't think I've ever seen this tooth. That was guarded by old spider at some point. And my cowardice prevented me from getting it.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Do you really? Just the constant questioning of the aphid thing. Just it annoys me so much. I wonder if I can keep that aphid as a pet. Like if the voice line was super rare and barely ever happened, cool. Chalk it up to being like, yeah, that's gonna happen when you're, when you want a natural way for people to find out that you can do that. The fact that it happens super frequently, it's just like, oh, it don't feel natural anymore. Especially after I already have an aphid companion. At that point, it just kind of feels like one of a million voice lines that just constantly plays. Alright, let's make our way up to the, like, lab that's in the sky. Like, in the bushes here. Or, yeah, the bushes. Sap. There's two up there, but I can't get to it without building because... Whoops, I fell. If I try to climb this wire, I can only get up to here, and then I'll fall. So I have to find a different way around to it. Unless I'm, like, jumping up there somehow.
There's a larva here.
Thanks, Pete. Wouldn't have known without you. I give Pete too hard of a time. There's a larva here. He says to himself, only himself. He's got no friends. Pete is a true loner. Thank God. We made it back here. Nothing I need to research. This. I want to go here so I could, A, refill my quest. So yeah, I was right about that. Fruit by a millimeter, make berry leather, raise banner of Burgle at Weed Killer Peak. Okay. And then so many mega milk molars. Good lord. Let's do max resource and max health again. More healing, less hunger, thirst drain. We got 5,000 of these. What can we upgrade? Fire Ant Queen, that's actually the one we were looking for. So let's get that. Anything else new? Not that I'm seeing that I want to get. No, I'm not seeing anything else here. Like, the diving lantern upgrade would be nice. But, all in all, I'm not, like, super hard-pressed on any one item in that shop right now. Alright, let's start making our run back towards home base. I do need to kill some aphids and weevils on the way back, though, so I can get some food. Honestly, I haven't done a lot of exploring the garden either. Again, I think this is one of those milk molars I found early on, but I couldn't actually collect because of just low tier hammer. I need to get my gas mask if I want to do the like weed killer peak. I want to kill these guys with salts, preferably. Because, yeah, that sounds great to, like, not have to worry about, like, refining them at all, like, or not having to salt them later. Damn, this is no idea what's going on. I woke up with 4 other kids in a giant lawn. I tried to wake them, but they're super zonked out. Honestly, seem better off tucked in the box for now. All I know is that it hurts with too many computers. There's little huts with too many computers and not enough snacks. Spiders are hunting me, and I need to find a safe place. The rest of the note is torn. Deuces sign. Deuces. What does that do? Increase movement speed after attacking a spider. That is so funny. Such a great trinket. I presume there's a wolf spider that usually guards it, but because it's nighttime, they're out. Oh god, I ran straight into the zone and not realized it. 100% my bad.
Those mites are no match for the might of Small Pete.
I don't feel like fighting you, Mr. Wolf Spider. Again, not that I can't, just I don't want to. It's a pointless fight with no real benefits to me.
Taking a look.
Say what you stink bug. Mind your own business. There are definitely parts of this lower yard that I have yet to explore. I know that as a fact. It's just hard to justify exploring it when I'm in the upper yard now. Originally my goal was to try to get through this quickly. I guess the spawn. I guess there's 5 people. Huh. I never thought about that. Technically, there was a 5th person. There's only 4 children, so yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Nobody wants to fight you, spiders. Oh shit, I fell. Right back where I came from. Dun 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 dun. What were the quests again? Hunter's Mark, Weed Killer Peak, Fruit by the Millimeter. I meant to grab more berries while I was there. Whoopsies. Something I'll probably just end up doing in my own time. But I remember there being a couple spots like I needed
That's a
bombs
spider.
for and
It's
whatnot.
Definitely a spider.
I'm trying to remember where all the like the bombable spots were at. I'll say this is one of them. I'll say I'm definitely hitting 7. Why aren't you working? Nope, that is not a bombable rock. I was wrong. Anthony, move. Is it down here? I'm pretty sure this is the old ant nest. Oh, this is just a random tunnel. Odd. Like I said, just kind of like mainly exploring points of interest, things that like kind of need to be done, but I just never got around to. Just because, yeah. Maybe my next time, maybe the next time I'm playing the game by myself with no body, like offline with nobody watching, no recording, no nothing. I'll just go through, find as many locations as I can to explore as many points of interest, and just start marking them all with flags. So I can just spend one day just running through, collecting everything. Yeah, that sounds about appropriate for this game. Hello there, wolf spider. I don't feel like fighting you. Again, I'm not so weak as that you can kill me, but it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. More nectar. The only reason I was going this way, because I knew there was nectar over here. But high potential there being some just on the ground. Trying to think if there's like anything else I need to unlock.
Taking a look.
Yeah, spicy coltana is like quite literally the strongest weapon against spiders, wolf spiders, and orb weavers. But it does require a lot of work and prep to get, so by the time you get there, it's not super worth it anymore. Like, it's still a strong weapon if you can't make the antlion sword, but it doesn't make it, like, the best item to have. I want to see sign set, walk to mirror, sign set, foundation, sign set. Okay, I want to make sure there wasn't, like, any less fall damage. Increases max health. I want to make sure there's like no building things that I wanted. Like, for example, if I wanted to make flower roofs, for example. I don't know if that's a thing, but like if I wanted to make sure I would have the option if I could. I already explored that area. I think more or less, the only thing I need to do now is just get back to base.
The wolf spider. Part wolf, part spider. All venomous, all deadly.
Yeah, I already got everything in here too. That's it. There's like a golden tooth or something in there. I may have like killed those two wolf spiders just to grab it. But since there isn't, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the headache. I've gotten it before already, so we are golden. Okay, I knew there was like a golden tooth, a regular tooth, and I think some supremium in there.
This is moderately terrifying!
But because I explored it and I didn't see any left in there, I knew it was already like grabbed by me. Trying to think of what else. Because I know there's a burgle flag on top of the thing over there. And then I gotta make a... Or I gotta take advantage of the marking the bees thing to deal more damage to them. And I don't think there's anything else I need to, like, that I can do off the top of my head.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
Nature's lollipops. Again, Pete, I think you're the only one who thinks that. Like, yeah, Hedgelord uses it. Fuller, you lose less water and it heals you. Okay. And then there should be the spider slider, yeah. Berry chunks, spider chunks, and nectar. I gotta grab 3 of those because I gotta make the berry leather. Ooh, I fell down really quickly. And then went right back up. You're not alpha. You're an imposter.
Fiat loose!
Imposter. Good alpha. I don't know why you're glitched to keep trying to run away, but you know. You do you, alpha. You do you. Okay, we are golden there. Like I said, the only things we got left is just to do that, and kind of gotta wait for the other. Gotta wait for that, and grab my gas mask, and head that way if I wanted to. And we gotta wait for those anyways. Fantastic. And gas mask should be up here in resources, if not in my inventory already. It is in my inventory. How could I forget that? Alright. Guess I'll make my way there. Again, it's kind of like just run around, do quests, and explore. Anthony. But you're like flying all over the place. You're an ant. Not a bee, not a mosquito. Why are you flying? I also need like 20 of those goddamn silk ropes just to get... Son of a bitch. I was gonna say just to get across the picnic table to the sandbox.
To keep me safe? Safer.
Safer. No, again, if anything, it's dangerous to you. It's less protective. You're more protected by your typical gear. It's just that if we want to explore the zone, we kind of need it. Or we need maxed out poison resistance. Neither of which is really convenient. Alright. Oh, we're gonna go because if I remember correctly, yeah, we gotta go up here to get there. Yeah. Saved myself. What caused me to fall? I have no idea, but I just wanted to grab the sap while I was climbing. Go, 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 go. I refuse to deal with mutant bugs all over the map. Therefore, I am not fixing this thing. I'm going to take a wild guess that this area I'm getting ready to explore has a mutated wolf spider in it. That idea scares me. I see mutated spiderlings running in there. That definitely has a mutated wolf spider. I need fresh damage if I want to fight this thing.
Taking a look.
Surprisingly, not resistant to sour damage, which I thought they would be. If we get mite fuzz and some fungal growth, fantastic position we'll be in. So my typical fuzz on the rocks requires the mite fuzz, and the fungal growth is good for the like fung spacho, which is a cheaper food.
There's a spiderling running around here.
Oh, not mutated, just a regular wolf spider. Oh, that's the case. Annoying ass spiderlings, man. Not even strong, they're just... They just attack you a lot, which makes them annoying. Any more spiderlings in here? Or above me? Yes. Are we done fighting? If so, I'm going to explore. Doesn't sound like it, but I'm going to explore anyways. And the hammer would one-shot those. Just grabbing these so I can make like lanterns and whatnot back at base whenever I need to. Orb weaver down here. It's interesting. Okay, orb weaver, go away so I can come that way. Bunch of dead spiderlings. Some rodent bones. And a bunch of slime mold. Hammer. Sturdy marble. +3. Oh, scabby. Give me the scabby. Syndrome. Died from chewing gum, huh? I mean, I'll take it. It's got its uses. Ideally, is it what I was looking for? No, but hey, chewing gum's got its uses. More slime mold. Yes, give it to me. Alright, Anthony, let's get out of here. Love to cross that gap, but I don't see the point in going down there and fighting it. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's swap back to our other helmets.
Disturb the mites and they'll bite.
Yeah, let them follow me, see what happens. Get shoveled. Loser. So I don't think there's anything in here I need to research. No. Cool that I found some more points of interest. Most useful information? No, but it's still fun. Alright. Making our long trek back, but just about where the recording wants to, where we want to end the recording. Which is not bad. So yeah, once we get back to base and like put everything away, go ahead and end the recording there. Yeah, I made it up on top of this rock. Nice. I need to kill more aphids with my crossbow.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
God, how did I miss so badly? I gotta get better at my aiming. Oh, weevil. Don't need the weevil noses. No. Alright. Continue the journey. No, I don't want to fight you. You're not worth it. You're just annoying. Oh, come on. Really? Right over them. Asshole. Again, I can use that for quick, easy food that's like super cheap to make. Oh, man. Productive. Hopefully by the time we get back, those others have, like, turned into full-on, berry leather. No. Of course, that's my luck. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here and catch more, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out. Without further ado, have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and bye-bye.